Namaste and greetings and welcome to a message from the High Priestess. Now I would like to start this reading setting the intentions that all of us feel respected and honored as we together acknowledge that we are all different, that all of us are unique and authentic, and that we all deal with our lives, with our emotions, with our challenges in a very different way. Okay? So we release the judgment and we just focus on the things that we have in common, the things that unite us, right? There's no right or wrong, there's only being here. Okay, in this, my energy is all about releasing the judgment and expectations and just really honoring the fact that we are all different. So that's why I do not force my beliefs or my perspectives on anybody. Right? Thank you so much. Now I'm gonna start by sharing some questions so we can all reflect even after this reading. Thank you for listening. Let's do it. I had this feathers here. I made this from the crow spirit in a little baby hut. So higher perspective, the divine feminine, the dark divine feminine. Okay, now, is my inner world a clear reflection of what I wish to see in my outer world? Have I been ignoring my true thoughts and feelings? Have I been denying the feelings of others around me? How is my life reflecting back to me an image of my own truth? Do the feelings of my emotions support the manifestation of my goals? How in tune am I with the hidden world behind my reality, inside and out? Okay? How are the expressions of others mirroring my own feelings inside? Okay? Now, we're about to start this reading with the High Priestess, of course, honoring the unveiled Isis, honoring the fact that we are spirits having a human experience, honoring the fact that the High Priestess, the High Priest, is here to reveal to us the truth. So many truths, right? The illusions of this world. And she brings and delivers all these tower moments in our lives, because this is the divine intervention. This is the divine intervening in our lives to say everything that has been built on these illusions needs to crumble. She will show up in our lives and she will call all of us to pay attention of how we are manifestors. She reveals the truth, not just about who we are as individuals, but about all the mirrors that we attract in our life. So now this can be, partnership with husband, boyfriends, friends, co-workers, right? All these people that we meet in our life that touches us in any type of form, right? They are all mirrors. She also reveals to all of us the truths about all this heartache that we continue to hold on to, all this self-imposed suffering that we cause ourselves, because she reveals our subconscious mind. She starts to show us how we, by our decisions, have been creating our lives and foundations of illusions. She's here to remind us that we are spirits having this human experience. She's here to say, are you ready to let go? I am delivering all these truths, all these things that are happening in your life, all this conflict, all this chaos, all this confusion. I am doing all of that. I am delivering all these tower moments for you because it's time to go inward and start to see things for what they are. So what are the illusions that you continue to hold on that make you feel that you are a prisoner? You know, now we can talk about the devil card, right? Self-limiting beliefs, self-imposed suffering, the old programmings, right? Self-sacrificing, putting other people's lives and in feelings before ours. This is also addictions, right? Now when we talk addictions, it's not just alcohol or any kind of, like, you know, cigarettes, drugs or whatever. This is the addictions of self-doubt. The addictions of, it's my fault, I'm guilty. So I'm shaming myself, I am guilty of everything because in reality I am not deserving and I am all this bad stuff, right? I'm bad, I'm a bad person. I don't deserve anything else because I'm a bad person. And my reality is that the divine created others better than me and I am in lack. I don't have no self-love, no self-worth, codependency, right? Codependent relationships, Codependency is really about, you know, having expectations. We make others feel responsible for our own lives and for our own emotions, and being codependent that someone has to come and rescue you and fix your life and you know what I mean? All these are addictions to dream and not take actions, addictions of the mind, of feeling like you are a martyr and you are a victim. So the High Priestess delivered through all these tower moments and all these conflicts, you know, these 5, right? Delivers truth for us to see things for what they are. And when we start to wake up, we start to see that we have been living from our reptilian brain, our primal brain, right? Feeling I need to protect myself. I need to defend myself. I need to prove myself. Everybody's out there to get me. I cannot trust myself. I cannot trust others. So I'm gonna hold these swords and I'm gonna start chopping heads. And I'm not gonna be vulnerable to anybody because I'm scared of being vulnerable. Because in reality, part of my addictions are to believe that there's no good in this world, that I cannot trust anybody, that the past is gonna repeat itself, that there's always people who come into my life and they just wanna take from me, even though all I do is give and give and give and give, to the point that I become resentful, to the point that I even take on responsibility for these other people's emotions. So I'm lacking boundaries. And I cannot leave them because I had to be there for them and I had to serve them and I had to self-sacrifice. And also I am holding on to the illusion that I can control these people because, you know, if I stay, I'm gonna change them and they're gonna change and I'm gonna help them. Then I abandon myself. This is also power hungry, being greedy, abuse of power, tyranny, wanting to control others, wanting to take from others, right? I hope that all of this makes sense. So the High Priestess is here to say, you know, where have you been dismissing your feelings, your emotions? Where have you, pay attention to all these mirrors in your life? Do you continue to see and point finger in others, or are you taking the time to truly go inward, seek a higher perspective and see that all these situations, all these events, all these chaos are mirroring back at you parts of you that you need to work on, right? That's the Hangman. The High Priestess take all of us into, okay, it's time to see truth. It's time to see a higher perspective of things. Why? Wait. Yes, thank you, Spirit. Because this is how we have been experiencing life. And this is not a life. This is pure misery. When we live from illusions, the illusion of this world, this is how we experience life. And this is how we experience life. Feeling like victims, feeling like martyrs, always overthinking, self-doubt, feeling stuck. I don't know what to do. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I give, and I am freaking angry, and I am resentful, and I don't know who am I. And I am tired of defending myself. I'm tired to hold on to those freaking swords, and I just don't want to deal with this anymore, right? And that's why we do get divine intervention. Because what haven't been built on foundations of truth, it's gonna crumble down. Something else that she is asking us is how your choices and what you're choosing to do in this life, how is that supporting the truth to who you are? How are your decisions in alignment with your dharma, with what you are here to do? She is here giving us an option. We always have an option, right? We have the option to go through all of this and take responsibility and accountability for our lives and let everything freaking crumble and go inward and seek the higher perspective and release and let go with grace. Or we can continue holding on to the illusions in our lives, acting from places where we are living in lack, in fear. So I choose what's easier, or that we think is easier. But are you going to continue living an illusion and going after the mundane, focus on greed, living in lack, right? So me, you know, saying that it's not saying, it is what's coming forward is that there's a lot of people out there, and yes, they're light workers, yes they are, but I think a lot of them still need to go through certain process, you know, like all of us, their own journey, because they are acting from places where they are lacking, and they are after control and greed. So that's just a message that came forward, right? The high priestess says, your decisions and your actions, where are they coming from? What are the feelings of everything that you do every single day? When you talk about your life mission and being at service for others, what are the true feelings and intentions behind everything that you do? Is it coming from your heart, from truth, or are they coming from the devil energies? So spiritual discernment. The high priestess says, yes, you have been experiencing all this pain and hurt, and you know, she wants us to reflect that a lot of the times when we dismiss our feelings and our emotions, we continue manifesting this. She doesn't want us to go through that. She wants to unveil, right? She wants the veil to be lifted so that we can start living from our heart, so that we can release all this, because living like this is painful. And when we go inward and we change the perspective, we're going to realize that for us to continue in this journey of healing, we must go heal, right? This is our divine masculine, divine feminine, and our inner child. We take all those swords and we say, okay, these swords are now wisdom. They're not going to stop me. I know that sometimes they're going to be there because I still a human, and you know, the element of earth will always be present, you know, always. Their subconscious mind, right? The subconscious mind will always say some things, but I am now aware of everything, and I have been working on healing the wholeness of who I am. Then I know that I have everything to continue and move into the other side. Well, yes, there's a lot of unknown, and maybe I am going through this boat right now and I don't know where is in the other side, but hey, I know that I have everything, and I have so much wisdom, and I know the Spirit is walking with me. So Spirit will always reveal to me what's truth and what's not. The Spirit will remove also the people who are stopping you from moving forward in your journey of spiritual awakening. You are gaining so much wisdom that you might be becoming the high priestess, right? That's beautiful. You are the magician. You are a starseed master manifester. Find balance and utilize all of your elements to co-create with the divine and with Mother Gaia the life that you know you deserve. Sorry. The wheel of fortune. Every action that you're taking is gonna take you to your Dharma. Failure is not an option. Work on your root chakra, on your throat chakra. Seek higher perspective. This is where you're going. The wheel of fortune is moving forward. Thank you guys so much. I will see you next time. Please don't forget to follow and share and subscribe if you feel guided to. Thank you so much and blessings.